I thought it was about time I got away from cutting, welding and grinding and all that stuff. So I thought I'd spend sort of a couple of days doing a little bit of body work, which I sort of dread really, a bit of filling and a bit of sanding down. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm just only a little bit at the moment, but I thought I'd just sort of do a little bit at a time to get used to doing it. Like I say, I've never done it before. Well, I've done a little bit on this car, but not properly. So I'm going to have a go on the seal and see if I can blend it all in. What I've done so far, let me show you. Right, obviously I've welded all the seal in. What I did yesterday, I've got a die grinder. I didn't use a Dremel that I've used before because I've actually burnt both of them out now. So I just went on the die grinder and sort of ground it as much as I could. I did actually video it, believe it or not, and guess what happened? I forgot to turn the video on. So I've done the whole die grinding, kept moving the camera around and nothing to show for it. So it's quite good. I'm quite pleased with it so far. So I've done all the way along there, up there. I've got rid of all the knobbly bits. I found a couple of pieces I needed re-welding all around here. So this is the idea now. It's just fill all around here, just see if I can blend it all in, just see what it looks like. I won't go down to the seal yet, but I just want to go to this edge. Now what I've done is I've made this little piece of metal. It's only a little bit of alley, but it's the contour I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some filler on and just use this and scrape it off. That's the cunning plan. A bit of work or not. Give me a bit of an idea, won't it? Get my hand out of the way, let's focus on my hand. It's only a bit of alley. I'll smooth it on like that. I don't know what proper body places do, but I don't know. You could just use your finger. But I reckon going along like that. It's got to be a good start, hasn't it? But I'm only going to go up to about here somewhere. Simple reason, I've got to do a bit more welding there. So we'll actually draw a line on. Let's do put a line on there now. Because what happened before, I did do a bit of a filling. I mustn't go past there, because if I start putting filler on there, then I'll weld that, then it's going to heat it up and all the filler's going to fall off. No, it hasn't come out too bad, is it? I think I'm being a bit too fussy, but I'll try and do the best job I can. But I'm not looking forward. Well, I am and I'm not really, because I'm going to learn something new, so it's all got to be good, isn't it? Surely. I can fill over that. That feels a bit high actually. I'll have to get a grinder on that quickly. Just noticed that. Bit of a bump. But more you can see a lot of bumps and dents, but I guess you feel them even better. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I will. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't even be able to see this bit up here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Well, I'm not sure if it's the right way. I've just been using a bit of rolled up. I think it's about 60 grit just to get in there. I've given it a quick once over. Actually feels alright. What I want to do now, I'm going to do this little bit here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do, it's a bit high there, look. I'm just going to do this face first, rub it down, rather than plot loads of stuff on it. I'm just going to do this bit first, then try and blend this bit in and see how we get on. Well, I've got a high spot there, a low spot there. Need a bit more filler. Oh, it's taken shape. It's probably the third lot of filler I put on there, but it is. I just need to blend that little bit in there. I got a bit carried away. I was only going to initially just blend that bit in, but it's quite nice just sitting there rubbing stuff down like that. That's just going off. Well, it's that. That's a bit like that. So that's really nice there. So I've just got to, let's just show you what I've done. It's all done up to here. That little bit I wasn't going to do, but I had a bit of filler left on the spreader. That's all done around there. That's a bit lumpy there, but it will rub down okay. I did put a very light skim over the top of that because I wanted to get this line back again. But all in all, I don't think it's too bad. Considering it started off sort of like that. It's all blended in nicely. Not really sure how to do this, but what I've done, I've just been rolling up. It's actually sandpaper, but it actually sort of, it's quite a coarse grit. It's about 80 grit. It actually sort of gets rid of the fillers pretty quick. I've got to put that line back in there, but all in all, it's coming out quite nice. The more you sort of touch it, the worse it gets. There's a little bit there needs rubbing down, but I'm not going to worry. I keep saying I'm not going to worry too much about it, but I want to get it about right. I don't want it sort of spot on, but I just want it about right. So when I come to do the body work as a whole, which I will do eventually, it's not quite so much work, but considering what this was like, I must admit, it's pretty good, isn't it? Well, for me it is. For a proper body person, it's not, but I'm more than happy with it. Well, I'll let that go off, and I should give that another rub down, and that'll be it. Well, the background noise you can hear is actually rain. It's actually pouring hard. I've been having a go at this. I've pretty much pretty much there now. Just needs a few little bit of filler here and there. I got a bit carried away and started blending this in, so it needs a little bit more filler in there. Yeah, it's coming out quite nice. It's not perfect. There's a little bit there he's doing. But all in all, now he's rubbing down there. So I'm just going to put the last bit of filler on, and we'll call that a day, I think. I don't really want to spend too much more time on it, because I've got a lot more to do, but I'm just quite keen to see how all this is going to blend in. I'm going to blend that bit in there once the door's on, because that's, well, no, I don't know what's happening, it goes in a little bit, but it doesn't matter, because I can put a bit of filler on it. But be interesting to see what it looks like when it's all painted, won't it? Well, that's all right. That's quick, wasn't it? I thought I was going to get through loads of these discs. We've got a big pile of them. There's now a little skim over there, and we're all done. Well, I've rubbed it down and I've rubbed it down and I've rubbed it down a bit more. I'm going to leave it like this and just put some etch primer on it, which is I've got here, just to protect it. But I'm not really, it's okay. It's okay, but I think it needs a bit of rubbing down, but I'm going to leave that. I just want to interested to see what it comes out like, what it looks like, considering what it was like before. This piece here has got over like a little, I'll show you, got a little bit of a groove in there, but this panel there is sunk in a little bit, so I'm going to wait till I get the door on, and I'll probably do it then. But this bit here, if you can remember what it looked like, it's just still a little bit there, but I'm going to leave that for the moment and come back to it another day when I actually do all the bodywork. So it's not too bad, is it? Put a little slot down there to pretend that's a separate part. What do you reckon? Be interesting what all these seams come out of, because that's where I welded a big gap up. Right, so I'm just going to spray it with this. I'll show you the label. I'm going to get my camera out of the way because I don't really want all the dust going all over it. Well, I've just painted it. Not too bad, is it? I thought I'd take a picture of it while it's still wet. Blended in quite well. Needs a little bit more work on it, so it's not there. But yeah, quite pleased with that, really. Considering what it's like. I don't even remember what it's like, do you? Come around here. There's a little bit there. few little pinholes here and there, but all in all I think it's alright. That's another little bit of the car done, just about 1,000 more bits to do. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far and didn't actually fall asleep, if you haven't subscribed, could you subscribe? That'd be fantastic. It just helps build my channel up a little bit more, and also like it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again. I'll see you again shortly. Bye now.